Here. Not you, Royal. Oh, snap. My football ticket. Put them over there. Send them a say. What was it? Oh, yeah. Ha. Mm-hmm. Behind the scenes. Okay. Okay. You, what's up with y'all? All right, we got that there. That's ready. Okay. Hey, Star. Okay, almost there. Okay, 2 minutes. Let's go. So I got a pause selection already ready for y'all. About to show y'all real quick. 4 pause. I'm gonna try to keep it to like an hour. Somewhere in that range. Wham. Okay, so my left, your right. This will be pile 1. Maybe you want to see it like that, because that's why I picked it, because it looked like that. Pile 1, and I picked this because it looked like this. Okay, all right. So pile 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and I did a terrible job of writing that title. But anyway, it says what's happening behind the scenes. So this is one of the readings that I did on the video, like when I was going for that time. I did it on video. This is gonna be for pile 1. I did the reading on what's happening behind the scenes in a video form, and it never came out. So I just want to kind of see if it does the same thing all over again. All right, anyway, so let's just get started. So pile 1, what's happening behind the scenes? That's a lot. That's a lot. All right, we're about to see. Okay. So what we got? Okay. So there's some lessons going on here. So for some of y'all, there could be like a meeting of family again, or getting reorientated with family again. Now for others, I kind of feel like maybe there's like a new addition to the family. All right, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a Leo, Sag, Capricorn. All right, so someone could be fighting themselves to try to be a lot more generous towards you, or to start sharing towards you, starting to be more protective. Maybe your connection, like somebody's realizing something about the relationship, or somebody's realizing something about their values, all right, their family principles. All right, someone could be wanting to have a family. All right, there could be a home for some of you. If it's not necessarily like a family, there could be a home that's coming. So maybe it's like a change of location. All right, for others though, there's a fight that's going on. There's gonna be like, could be like an ego battle. There could be a power struggle in a relationship. You know, the two of you could be wanting something different, or you and somebody else could be wanting something different, and this may be what's happening behind the scenes, that somebody could be fighting themselves to possibly give you what you desire, or give you what you want. This is with the Leo energy, somebody who wants to be generous. All right, so what's happening behind the scenes? All right, so someone's building up a lot of passion for you, a lot of desire. So this could also be like so it's like what I'm saying, somebody's holding back. All right, so for some of you, there's somebody having a clash with their ego. All right, like it's the way they imagine things to be and the way things are is changing for them. That's what's going on here. So they could be recognizing the duality of things. And at first, when the cards first fell out, I seen Libra energy, and it was the mediator. So I knew I was going to just say that there's some type of negotiation going on. So it could be like a deal, or it's a compromise that's going on. So this person could be fighting themselves about how to compromise, all right? You guys could be at an impasse where it's like, I want it this way, you want it that way. And then so somewhere here, someone's wanting to bend, all right? Could be dealing with a Gemini. So this is somebody who's taking their time out right now to think about things, they're pondering things. So they're trying to come up with maybe a clear idea of like exactly what, because like they want to be practical about this whole situation. They want it to make sense, or they want it to be useful. That's what I would rather say. They want this situation to be useful. So whatever is happening, this person has become a lot more aware of maybe either their tendencies or like their family beliefs, because the fourth house was up. So there could be like an illumination or a shining on what you've always believed to be true based on what your family, or what they've always believed to be true based on what their family has always told them. All right, now for some of y'all, this could be like a relationship, but if not, this is going to be somebody who's trying to create a foundation with you, and they're going to start being generous. So this could be like a donor or someone who's very creative. All right, but for some of y'all, this is mostly like a relationship, because we got to breathe through the tension. And if it's not necessarily a relationship, then it's going to be it's going to be a situation that involves your creativity and a need to not be afraid of expressing your passion, or afraid of expressing your depth. So it's like now being afraid of other people to see who you are. All right, and that might be where the battle is. It's kind of like worrying about how other people perceive you and worrying about how you want to actually assert yourself. And that may be where the impasse is sometimes. You know, that could be holding you up, because like you have gifts or you have ability that you want to share. So some of y'all, you could be teachers. For some of y'all, it could be spiritual teachers, because we're here. All right, you could be maybe starting to focus on your body soon. So you may not be knowing that that's coming. Like there could be a desire for you to start working on your health, working on, I guess, your appearance. You know what I mean? But also, it could also work because we got the dual here. And even though it has to do with an ego battle, it could also mean that you're gaining up willpower. Hey, Rebecca, thanks for stopping through. So it could be also that you're gaining up your willpower. And there may be a time here that you may be actually sitting, pondering, thinking, clearing your thoughts. So like some of y'all, if y'all may be like drinkers, smokers, or something like that, where maybe you overindulge in something that maybe can be a hallucinogen or something that can alter the mind, there may be a time where you become a lot more clear-headed. So for some of y'all, this could be working on some emotional traumas. What's up, Ocean Lover? Thanks for sliding through. All right, so there will be like working through emotional traumas, all right, or emotional fears. And this is probably going to bring a lot of you a lot closer, because there is like there's a conflict, but this is meant to bring you guys closer. Somewhere in here, there's a compromise, and once this compromise happens, there's stability. And for some of y'all, like I said, it creates a family, or it creates just a feeling of unity, all right? But for most of y'all, it has to do with sexual passion. So some of y'all could be becoming a lot more attractive, all right? Yeah, money's coming. And here we go, win-win outcome. So we got Libra energy. We got Libra, and we got Taurus. So something that you've been working at for a while is about to be coming into fruition. You're about to be seeing evidence of it actually existing. And for some of y'all, because now we got the Scorpio energy here, this has to do with either communicating ideas, becoming creative, because we got sexual energy here whenever the breathe through the tension shows up. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio. Anyway, breathing through the tension has to represent either one, a lot more like people are going to be like attracted to you sexually, and it's really because there's an increase in your creative ability. So like, say you're a singer, suddenly maybe you can hit notes that you normally wouldn't have hit. Say you were a drawer, suddenly you're learning angles better than you've learned them before, because we got the Gemini here. Whatever it is, you're like becoming a lot more open-minded to it, and you're becoming a lot more in depth, or a lot more expressive, feeling a lot more powerful too, because Scorpio is a sign of power. So you could be becoming a lot more powerful in this, all right? But back to this relationship, all right? Somebody is looking for stability, all right? And they're looking to negotiate. They're hoping that both of you can get what you need, because that's why it says the win-win outcome is forecast. So they're hoping that both of you can get your needs met, all right? It's gonna be 4 pals. So Rebecca, we probably got about like another 3 minutes, and then I'll be on pile 2. So you should probably come back if you want. All right, anyway. So what's happening behind the scenes? For some of y'all, there's a legal case going in your favor, because the win-win outcome is forecast. That means that both people, even if it was looking dire, both people will be happy with the deal that's made, all right? Hey, Rose, happy holidays. Thanks for sliding through, all right? So, all right, check it out. So people around you are going to start being a lot more sensitive, a lot more tender, a lot more understanding, and a lot more compassionate. It could just because of the holidays, you know what I mean? Maybe, I'm not sure when you'll see this, because it's alive, so it can play out whenever, but it may be because of like, you know, a holiday, or because of family values. Maybe they see you as a family person, You know what I mean? They maybe feel like you guys have the same traditional values or the same family beliefs, like how we want to raise a family, how we want to, rear children, how we want to build stability, just stuff. You know what I mean? How we express emotions, like how we connect in that way. Because the fourth house can represent your emotions as well, because it's Cancer rule. So like that, you know what I mean? Somebody is looking to express them. They have deep well of emotion. Could be dealing with the Taurus, could be dealing with the Pisces. I got Aries and I got Scorpio again. But anyway, others of you are about to start getting motivated because I'm going back to where it's talking about your health. All right, yeah, definitely hit that like button. I appreciate y'all in advance. All right, so going back to your health, you guys are gonna be becoming a lot more assertive, a lot more aggressive, but this is in a more stable manner. So like your physical health, there's something that you're learning. So some of you could just be like studying, because I see earth, I always think of people going vegan, vegetarian, or just like injecting more vegetables or more like fruits, wholesome foods into your diet. So that may be coming up next, because whenever I see Libra energy and Gemini energy, and earth here in this deck is always about like your physical body. It's like getting reorientated with your body. So you could be learning things about your body. And I always just kind of like relate this one because we got Pisces energy with earth energy. That's a feeling of being able to trust the nudges that you get. We got Cancer here too. So there's a feeling of being able to trust the nudgings that you get with your body. So like maybe you recognize when you're hungry. Maybe you recognize when you've overeaten. Maybe you recognize when you're tired, lethargic. Maybe you recognize what it feels like when you're anxious. And you start maybe self-soothing because we got the fourth house. And this could be something that you learn as a pattern in childhood of like how to soothe yourself. You could be reorienting yourself to how to self-soothe or how to comfort yourself. All right. And this will also allow other people to come in and comfort you in that same way. Because it's like you recognize what your needs are. All right. But for others, this could be somebody else doing that. Like behind the scenes, they could be starting to recognize what their emotional needs are. You know what I mean? And that's where the compromise may be coming from. All right. So let me get two more and we're going to slide over. So, damn. So you're swimming against the current. So this person is fighting. They're fighting it. All right. They're fighting like change, or they're fighting like maybe for some settling down. Like they could be fighting settling down. Like they desire to have a relationship, to have a family, to have stability, to have like that emotional well-being that comes with like commitment or comes with, working towards a joint goal. Even though, it's not really a joint goal, but whatever. It comes towards working towards a goal. So mantras, so this person doesn't want to give up. So anyway, and they're transforming. And this was part of this for some of y'all, this could have been like a issue where you guys were always having to go like high, low, is oppositions. You don't believe what I believe in. I don't believe in what you believe in. But if you guys maybe are like taking some time apart and like starting to like think about some things or clear your minds out from how you maybe expected things to go, because a lot of it can be based on like family or be based on some type of traditional values or some type of old system that no longer is relevant to the times that we live in. You know what I mean? So they could be like working through that, like looking at like, and I'll give you an example of this. This is maybe off topic for some of y'all, but I was thinking about this. Something that could be outdated, right, is a lot of people are single parents. As men, we're taught you don't date women who have kids because you can't leave behind your legacy to somebody else's kids. But realistically, how many men you know are leaving behind legacies? How many of them have life insurance policies? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like I grew up almost like a single kid. Hey, Sherilyn. So I always think about that sometimes. It's like, well, plenty of men were trying to be like stepdads. My mom was just picky. But plenty of men were trying to be stepdads, right? And that was even back in the 90s. You know, in the 90s, nobody really thought that like that was still kind of like taboo. You don't date nobody that has kids. But that's can be considered outdated now as this time is going along. So this may be something that they may be struggled with, or this may be like, a blended family for some of y'all. It could be like any of that. It's just a difficulty moving forward with the connection because of the way we view the relationship. And the time that's being spent apart is actually causing somebody to question themselves, become a lot more open-minded, and not be stuck to the same rigid path or behaviors that their family has. You know what I mean? So, what's the advice on this? All right, advice. Creativity. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. So signs we got are, Shar, are you sending me, you sending me reels? Oh, let me give you let me give you signs. We got Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, and I think that's it. Oh, Aries and Scorpio. All right, so that's for part one. Let me clean this up real quick. All right, I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that there. Okay. All right, part two. Wow. Part two. Part four. Oh, you still here, Rose? Part four. I'd be like, look, I'll be back. I'll be back, Noonie. I just, you know what I mean, come down to timeout and just look. You my boy, Noonie, but I'll be back, bro. Dang, y'all got good patience. Thank y'all. How y'all feeling tonight? How come y'all not out? Why y'all ain't go out tonight? I was just chilling. People was like, you ain't going out tonight? No, not even. It ain't no special night. I go out twice a year, y'all. All right, I'm about to show y'all a power selection. I see multitasking. Ain't no thing now. I ain't tripping. I know how it be. You be forgetting that you even doing two things at once. All right, so here, let me show y'all. You tired, Shar? Hey, I know that feeling too. I'm actually kind of well rested. I mean, wide awake today. 2, 3, 4. You need to get closer. 2, 3, 4. All right, that's for 2. Yeah, I don't go out much as like I used to either. You know, yeah, I go out for like homecoming, if that, because I didn't go to college. I mean, I went to some college, but I didn't go to like the college that be having the big homecoming. So I don't know. Even though I'm a local from around here, I could go, but I just don't go. I go for like the music festivals, Firefly, whenever that comes back. It wasn't here this year, but it's coming back. And then I go for Friendsgiving Eve, so right before Thanksgiving. All right, so part two. What's happening behind the scenes? Oh, so let's say we got somebody investigating. All right, somebody who's curious. They want to be social. All right. This could be somebody who's analyzing as well. So, all right, that's maybe, I don't know. For some of you, this could be an investigator. All right. Well, this is somebody who's maybe an entertainer too. Anyway, this is somebody who's charming and charismatic. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, could be dealing with a Leo. All right, somebody who again wants to be generous, but also wants to be very social. So this could be like a playful, giddy, you know what I mean, inquisitive type of person. For some, this could be like a child. All right, look, we got Leo energy again. So this is gonna be somebody who really is gonna be trying to get your attention soon. All right, so this is all right, so let me tell you something, because we got Capricorn here too. For some of y'all, this is somebody from the past. All right, hey, the hive mind. So for some of y'all, it's gonna be somebody from the past, because we got South Node here, and we got last quarter moon, leave the past behind. All right, so for some of y'all, this is gonna be somebody that you're familiar with, or you have like a karmic pattern of dealing with a similar dynamic. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad. It just could be like somewhere where you have natural talents and abilities, or it could just be somewhere where you just kind of feel comfortable, like the type of job, the type of situation itself can be just something that you feel comfortable, all right? Or, you know what I mean, whatever it is. But anyway, this person's gonna be trying to shine soon and get your attention, all right? That's gonna be the big part here. Now, it's maybe somebody who's very knowledgeable. Again, we got South Node here, a lot of energy. So this is gonna have to do with your past like behaviors, all right? I was gonna say past traumas, but like past experiences, stuff that you're comfortable with, all right? Like this could be what this is all about, but this is meant to get you out of that. So they're bringing in an extroverted type of energy, an outgoing, extroverted, you know what I mean, communicative, talky, flirty, you know what I mean, very charming and charismatic. This is somebody who's trying to get more information on you and trying to get you outside of your comfort zone. Yep. So we got Taurus. Or this is somebody who's trying to do that themselves and they're trying to get attention. So, oh, boom, this is what's about to happen for you. All right. So because we got the picture here, you could be dealing with Cancer. Soon, what they're going to start doing is they're going to start expressing their emotions with you, start sharing feelings. And when I say sharing feelings, that sounds general, but what it really is just them trying to connect with you in an emotional sense. So this could be like, just telling you maybe how they grew up, telling you about a time when their dog passed, telling you about, just something. Maybe their kids annoy them, anything. It's just like stuff like that. Like you guys just start connecting through emotions, all right? Like they'll start expressing things that matter. Oh yeah, and it's coming soon too because it says conclusions are within reach. So there's going to be full clarity soon. They're going to start exposing this stuff to you soon. And they're going to be doing it as a way of trying to seek your approval. So this is what's behind the scene, that somebody's going to be this could be, because we got the stone here, this could be somebody who's very traditional or who's always done certain things a certain way. So like that might be what this is all about and telling for you. Like you're used to doing it this way. So is this person. But soon you guys will start expressing emotions and communicating and being a lot more witty, quick-witted. So like this could be like joking, playing, flirting, you know what I mean? Exchanging jokes. Sometimes I even like identify it to like sharing memes, sharing reels, sharing TikToks, you know what I mean? Just pictures and stuff, maybe doing that. Cause like Gemini is a sign of information. So you guys may start sharing notes, information, texting, calling, talking, stuff like that, all right? And because this could be, for some of y'all, this could have been somebody from the past who you could have like been holding on to for a while. Like you had them, the situation could have felt like it was gonna end. And it was like, it did end, and maybe you were like holding on and lingering for it to like open back up or hoping that it would open back up. You know what I mean? This may be actually a situation where it comes back around because of like the comfort that you guys possess or the comfort that you guys have had. Like this is somebody who is used to like doing the same things. They like the same, maybe a routine, but like they like kind of like knowing what's coming next. All right. So maybe they could be very nosy. You know what I mean? And this may be somebody who's watching you, like always keeps tabs on you. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. All right. Anyway, like I said, they're going to be trying to connect with you through emotions. So right now, this person could be just watching. That's really all it's looking like. Right now, they're watching. And they're proud of you, though. So some of y'all should know that. So you guys got creative abilities. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Gemini. All right. So there may be a career change for some of y'all. There could be like a career change that comes up. All right, some of y'all gonna be meeting a celebrity stylist, all right, or somebody who's like well dressed. But I think it's somebody who's, it's definitely probably a stylist or somebody who's a professional model. Like sometimes we think of model like Cindy Crawford or like big time models, but it doesn't have to be like that. But I think it's gonna be that because we got a celebrity here. And that's what it says, celebrity stylist. But whenever I see the Empress here too, I know this is going to be somebody who's a big deal as well. So this could be like an actor or a celebrity, or this is just somebody who's just very popular. Everybody would normally want them around. They're very stylish. This is going to be somebody who's looking to do a service for you. This could be either take on a responsibility, take on a burden, and they're going to be trying to present you with an opportunity because we also have the Knight of Cups. So let me give you signs real quick. We got Libra, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, all right, and Cancer. So those are my signs right now. Anyway, all right, so somebody feels like they don't have the leverage. This may be somebody who you felt like you had to like pursue, chase, like really push the issue with. This is somebody who actually feels like you have the leverage in a relationship. So this may be somebody who's feeling burnt out from like, how slow the connection has moved. For some of y'all, they're waiting on you to like offer a commitment or offer something more stable. For some, or for others, they're also looking for you to like maybe ask them for service or maybe provide them with service, or they're waiting to like present you with some ideas that they have. So somewhere in here, it's like there's an opportunity that's coming, but this is looking for, I'm going to say for some, it looks like it goes both ways. And the reason I say it looks like it goes both ways, because we got the Two of Wands here, and we got the Gemini energy, and that's dualistic energy. So this could be somebody who comes in as a, like, let's say they, maybe, I don't know, if you cut grass. I'm just giving you an example. You might not cut grass, but let's say that you cut grass. He said, what? He blocked me because I got with someone else. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. Because this looks like somebody's coming back around. Yep. Well, this is what I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. This looks like somebody was coming back around. And this could be a potential unplanned pregnancy for some of y'all. For some of y'all, it's just somebody who has, what's it called? what is the shit called? Fertility issues. Like maybe they can't have kids, or like they have issues with sex, or like, you know what I mean? They could maybe be a little prudish. You know what I mean? Prudish could be like, I don't want to kiss. I don't suck dick. I don't eat pussy. I don't eat ass. Whatever. I don't suck toes. Whatever they don't do, it can go that way. You know what I mean? Facts. Look, but anyway, this is somebody who doesn't want to fight anymore. All right, they want to compromise as well. So if you guys were having like an issue, this is somebody who's going to like suppress the frustration that they have, because they may feel like you have other people that they have to compete for your attention, but they're going to start shining out, like showing up. All right. For others, this can be somebody who is secretly competing with you for attention, and it's going to be somebody who actually wants to step in and help you be a lot more persistent, or help you maybe even inspire you to become a lot more dedicated. But I feel like they want to maybe take some practical steps that would be like helpful for you. They could be a visionary, because the Knight of Cups can be a visionary. And this person that's coming, if this is like in a business sense, this is going to be somebody who is looking to present like not an illusion, but they're trying to upsell things. You know what I mean? Like, so this is going to be somebody who can maybe like soften your approaches. This could be somebody who maybe even like an interior decorator for some of y'all, like make the house look nice, make the car look nice. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's something that they can do that like uplifts the situation. That's what the whole intention is behind this. So they're kind of maybe planning, strategizing on how to do it, because Gemini was the first energy out. Like, how would I get your attention? How will I get you to recognize me? How will I get your approval? What things do you like? So like they're looking at all these things, you know what I mean? So like maybe if you got like social, I don't know, Instagram doesn't do that anymore, where like you used to be able to like something and they'd be able to see what you were liking. I don't know if they do that anymore, but I don't think they do. I don't know. I got a creator page, so I don't think they would. Maybe they should. Maybe they showed me. I gotta look. Now we talking about that. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, this is somebody who's actually sorry. In the past, they may have not been sorry for their actions, but this is now somebody who regrets the way things turned out between y'all. All right. They want stability with you, but they're going to be trying to get. Now, stability can be like a business. It could be like, you know, just being able to be comfortable around you. This could be a relationship. You know what I mean? Because we got the Knight of Pentacles here, this can sometimes be friendship. You know what I mean? Like a real camaraderie. All right? Like they very much care about you. They have real genuine feelings for you. They just maybe felt like the situation didn't play the way that they would expect it to play. So it could even be friendship. But even if it's going to be friendship, we got the Knight of Cups here, there's going to be romance to it. So this is somebody who romanticizes everything. And I got a friend that's like that. We be so an example of that is somebody who maybe you see somebody at the store, you maybe meet this one guy at the store, you just say hi. He'll go out and tell his boys, yo, I just got this girl at the grocery store. She want me bad too. Bro, she just said hi. You think everybody wants you? But I have friends like that. So it could be like that. This may be somebody who romanticizes everything. So like while they may come along as like, you know, friends, they also maybe already kind of like view you also as romantic. Because maybe they only be friends with like attractive people, because that's what the Knight of Cups is. It's somebody who like only is friends with like attractive people. You know what I mean? So it could be that too. But anyway, there's also somebody who has a great imagination. That's really what's going on. And it's going to be I'm going to say it's going to be somebody who likes to like kiss, hug, public affection. So like daps, you know what I mean? Like even if it's a friend, it's like daps and stuff, you know what I mean? Like they're going to start trying to like hang out with you or start being around you, maybe clinging to you in some ways. So this is what's behind the scenes. Like somebody maybe starts seeing you as stable, seeing you as a foundation in their life. Possibly for some of y'all, they may see you as like very stylish or somebody that they can look up to when it, like terms of like getting ideas or like becoming a lot more consistent or whatever. Like there may be this person coming in to give you this input, or you may be like noticing that the people that are around maybe start doing this. They start clinging to you, start wanting to be of service or wanting you to do service. Maybe even turning things romantic when it starts off just being business or like friendship. You know what I mean? Like these relationships may go deeper. You know what I mean? So like this may be already happening right now and you're not aware that these people are starting to create romantic feelings for you, starting to feel you in a lot deeper, and they're trying to figure out, well, how do I get her or his attention? So soon you're gonna be getting an offer from them, and they're gonna be trying, like I said, they're gonna probably start trying to like connect with you through emotions, feelings, stuff like that, that like kind of bond y'all closer. You know what I mean? So like that's the goal. That's the goal, because this person maybe is feeling like Maybe they have to like take care of you as a way of like, you know, getting control of the relationship. So maybe they feel like they have to spoil you. That might be what it is. Like I say take care of you, but I feel like it's I feel like it's spoil you. Like try to like suffice some type of need that you need. You know what I mean? So they're like planning and analyzing on what need do you need, and then how do I apply this in a practical way, and then also like how do I put in my ulterior motives of like wanting romance, you know what I mean, or wanting it to go in another direction. So like they're strategizing on that. This may be somebody, like I said, who's traditional, who does, you know, sees things like as a black and white. All right. Anyway, you'll be hearing from them soon because we got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, here's your advice. Gratitude. This is thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. All right, so let me give you signs. We got Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Sag, Aries. All right, so that's what I got. Okay, so that was pop 2. Now we was on pop 3. Oh, and we had Capricorn. Did I tell y'all that? Dang, we had Capricorn too, y'all. Oh, thanks, Becca. I do my bestest. All right, let me put these here and here. So we're gonna get rid of these. All right, and I'm gonna keep these. All right. Let me give them a quick shuffle, and then I'm gonna show you pile selection again. Well, I think you guys already should be good enough with that, but we'll look at it again. This will be 2. This will be 3. 2, 3. All right. All right. So, pile 3. What's happening behind the scenes for you? Oh, okay. We'll see, because that's kind of premature. Oh, okay. So we got a commitment, but we also I got musician and I got palace here. So it's about indulging. So you may be like starting to create more. Oh, yeah, aha, I figured it out before it came out. But anyway, here's what's about to happen. Okay, so you got to travel. There's going to be some travel. Something's going to happen here, but you guys are going to be getting some money or some type of luxury, comfort, like pleasures, creature, what do they call creature comforts, real pleasure that you want though. It may be an abundance of it. All right, now this doesn't mean like a whole lot of money, but this could just mean like your security, your stability, your money, your paychecks become more stable. I don't know, like your pay can become more stable, but what happens is your creativity. So some of you may be taking a risk to become a lot more creative. Musician is just about having a more free-spirited approach to life, but it's also about tapping into your intuitive abilities when it comes to creating. All right, and then we got the sun here, which is self-expression, and we got commitment. So when I seen the commitment, that means like emotionally, this is about putting yourself out into situations where emotionally you feel sound, like you feel comfort when you do them, and it makes you feel a lot more emotionally fulfilled or a lot more emotionally grounded. Is that the word? Anyway, it's going to make you feel a lot more emotionally grounded. So probably for some of y'all, a creative project is going to be bringing in security, money, all right, stability, the pleasures and stuff in life that you want. This could be a lot of money because Taurus is here, but it doesn't have to be. Others of you may be leaving a house behind. Could be leaving a house behind, all right, and choosing something new. Now, others of you could be leaving behind a relationship, moving out, all right, or someone could be moving out because of their pride. I don't know if that's good, but I don't think it's that bad because we got a renewal here. So there's an ending and there's a beginning at the same time. So you could be done with, let me give you signs, you could be done with Aries, Scorpio, we got Leo, Taurus, Aries, a lot of Leo, we got Sag, Cancer, that's a whole lot of Leo, all right, Scorpio energy. Scorpio and Sun energy. All right, so there's gonna be a lot of focus and a lot of intensity, and there's a big transformation of your ego, of your, or even of the like. Well, all right. So a couple things are happening. Discipline. So you may start recognizing that your discipline becomes a lot more intense. You become a lot more focused on what you really desire, and bringing in your desires become a lot more easier because of the magnetism from the Pluto. So there could be a lot more like maybe you see faster results in some way, like because of like you're able to really focus and really stay on cue or stay on point. Now, for if this is like a creative project, then you're going to be seeing a lot more growth in this, a lot more changing. This is a powerful change that happens here. And it says, go, oh, yes, oh, it's going to be a big change because we also got be humble here. It's going to be a big change. And that's where the issue is going to be. You're going to have to learn to be humble in this situation because you may be getting a whole lot of attention. You may be having a whole lot of luxury. You may actually be, you know, this may be just stuff like because it represents hedonism in this deck. So it just means that you really have all the things that you desire, and it can maybe be overwhelming. And sometimes it can get to a point where it's like, yeah, I've done this, I did this. Like the ego can get in the way. You know what I mean? And that's what's being transformed here. So it's kind of like bringing you down to size. For some of you, this could be in turbulence where it goes bad. A creative project goes bad because you become too arrogant, too prideful. You know what I mean? And this is an opportunity to humble you. But for others, because I really don't feel like there's a lot of that, but it may be a little bit. So like some of you could have lost a house as a way of humbling you from maybe being too arrogant, too prideful, too self-assured, all right? Or somebody maybe like around you losing it because of that, you know what I mean? Like wanting to show off, wanting to have the newest, the nicest, the latest, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So there could be an issue, all right? And that might, oh, shit. So for some of y'all, that could be why this person is trying to have a relationship, like trying to connect with you, trying to be, you know, dating or whatever. This may be what's behind it, you know what I mean? Like trying to commit to you emotionally, trying to connect, because we got Cancer energy here. This person could be looking for a place of solace. Oh, so you could be dealing with somebody maybe who's a rapper or somebody who's like maybe comes off as influential. So for some of you, it's not that heavy. It could be light. Like this person just wants to have fun, go wild. They may come off as like, you may view them as somebody who's like arrogant and very prideful, but this may actually be somebody who's very humble, very meek, tries not to do too much. They maybe struggle like acting out or going wild or like really expressing themselves, but through interacting with you, they start feeling a lot more free-spirited. So this could be what's happening behind the scenes, that somebody's starting to get their confidence up from interacting with you. You've given them a renewal in their confidence or in their self. I'm gonna say their self-value, but it's not really, because Venus would have been more like self-worth. Sun is more about like your courage, your pride. So maybe you're giving them more of like courage, pride, you know what I mean? A sense of like, yeah, pride. That's all I can say. That's the best I can say there. All right. Anyway, so I gave you that little scenario, so I'm gonna keep going though. So you may experience some highs and lows in it though. There could be a little bit of that, but it's not gonna be too bad though, because we got the first quarter was just like a the first small obstacle that you experience. So it's like the first little first hiccup. All right, so that's all. It's like a small hiccup. It doesn't have to be that big. And then what? Then there's a reward. All right, so somebody is literally obsessed with your body. So this could be somebody who's very active, or for some of y'all, somebody who's famous. I got a lot of Leo energy in this. You guys somebody's going viral too. You got Instagram famous, which means that this is my card of getting some type of success online. So there's success that happens on here online. So like back to where I was saying with that creative project or creative passion, if you got that, if you're doing that, or if you're putting yourself out there, for some of y'all, this could just be like, if you start committing to this, this is what can happen. You know what I mean? It's like if you would have told me what I'm doing right now 3 years ago, or like I would experience what I'm experiencing now 3 years ago, I'd have never believed it. Like I was steady before I ever made the move to jump. I was always wondering, well, what would happen if I did it? Like, could you imagine trying to see 3 years down the line what's going to look like without doing any work? Like, imagine wondering what your body's going to look like and you never stop eating crusty cream. You know what I mean? Because what do they call it? Krispy Kremes. You know what I mean? You never took a chance to go to the gym, and you never did any physical exercise. Why would you be imagining what your body would look like without any effort? So it's like that. But anyway, once I took the risk, life played out a lot better than I could have imagined, because that's not what I imagined. You know what I mean? I couldn't have fathomed what it would be. And that might be some of this what's going on for some of y'all. Now, for others of you, I was giving you another scenario about somebody leaving because of the relationship, blah, blah, blah. All right. Also, there's a rebirth, right? So it's like if you're already doing creating or you're already like making things happen for yourself. This could be like little things like DUI projects. These could be like trying to find a little hobby. Just taking like random adventures, but is an opportunity to express yourself in a more creative way. There's a renewal around that. You're like, so maybe you have like a page or a channel or whatever you do, right? You want to change it around. You want to try something different. Want to try your hand at a different creative talent or creative ability. What it's saying is people will be literally obsessed with whatever it is that you're about to put out. All right. It could be for some of y'all because of your body. All right. For others of you, it could just because you're like the way you talk, because we got the Eight of Wands and it's usually about talking. It's your tone, the way you talk. So some of y'all may be doing like AMSR or like, I don't know, whatever, makeup or like, it's your talk. So like if you do content, talk, communicate. People like the way it sounds. It's kind of buttery. All right. Anyway, you're gonna be feeling a lot more adventurous too. So if this isn't just necessarily like a creative opportunity, this could be travel. This is adventure, going somewhere, all right, moving out. And then moving out could just be like we stayed somewhere for a little bit and then we went somewhere else. So we maybe went to an Airbnb and we hung out there for a while. So this could be like another city that you may be going in. All right, or somebody's looking to travel to you from another city and link up with you. They could have planned it before, but maybe they like, because we got the Four Wands in reverse, this could be like a canceled celebration or a canceled meetup. We were supposed to meet, but we didn't. But I also seen it to play out to be a short, what was it called? A short-term fling or a one-night stand. So it could be that. So this could be happening out of the blue, right? This person could be reaching out to you. This may be somebody who didn't give you any attention or didn't notice you at all. All right. And they could be maybe in a commitment for some of you. If not, this is somebody who maybe wants to put on the illusion of wanting to commit. Because we got Sagittarius energy, this is somebody who's a big deal, but this is somebody who plays it up. They could be very popular because we got the famous, Instagram famous, and we had the Four of Wands. So they could be like somebody who goes viral online or somebody who's very successful or somebody who has like a celebrity look, but not really celebrity. I'm going to say a content creator. All right. Somebody who's very popular. Somebody gets a lot of awards, high achiever. All right, anyway, you're going to be getting messages from them. This is somebody who's actually been marinating or thinking about how, I'm not really thinking. This is just somebody who's going to impulsively do it. There's no real thinking here. There's no real strategizing. I was about to say they've been strategizing, but no, they haven't. This is all passion. So this person is just going to impulsively just take an action towards you. So right now, they're trying to feel their emotions, trying to figure out like how do they want to do this. And it's not even really a figure out. I guess it's just more like when do they feel like jumping? That's what it really comes off as. Yep. It says it's better to give than to receive. Wink, wink. So this person wants to share with you. All right. And there's an underlining motive to it. It's sexual. All right. All right. So this may be somebody who took credit for your hard work or somebody who does that. Maybe they like, and I always think of that as like people who like post other people's content. It doesn't necessarily mean like they steal it, but like they maybe like there's like those automated YouTube channels that like they produce content and they don't never like be there posting the content themselves. So it could be like that. All right, we got Capricorn energy here. We got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, so they may, for some of you, they may be younger than you, or this is somebody who's very shy, because it's a Page of Cups. So this could be somebody who's very shy, and so that might be like why they're just impulsively just kind of like take this risk towards you, because they may not do the best at like flirting, or they may not do the best at like conveying their messages, their emotions. You know what I mean? They may come off a little immature with the way that they present themselves. So maybe they like to text a lot. You know what I mean? That might be what's going on behind the scenes. Like this person may be immature when it comes to emotions, so they text. That's their best way to do things is like text. But they have a great voice, but like for them it's easier to like convey what they mean or what they want through text. All right. Anyway, they could be vulgar. So they could be like very blunt and harsh with the way they talk to people. That might be like what you don't see. It's like the way they talk to people, like, oh god damn, that's harsh. Why did you say that? And I seen Capricorn, it made me think of me too, because I do that. I talk to people real harsh. Yeah, it says drinking the milk, getting wild, and so this I don't be drinking and getting drunk like that. But these people or this person that you're dealing with drinks, could be drinking like a heavy drinker, and they get belligerent when they drink, or they just change who they are when they drink. All right. So that might be something you need to know. For some of you, it could be a drinking habit, because I did see the devil here too. So it could be a drinking habit or just an overindulgent spirit, you know what I mean? Where it's just like, maybe they drink too much, maybe they have sex too much, maybe they buy too much, you know what I mean? Because we do got like there's a hedonistic vibe to them. So it's just somebody who likes a lot of like, you know, as excess stuff. I need to have more, this, that, this, you know what I mean? And usually it's designer or luxury shit that most times we don't really need, but it's just maybe for the look or to show other people like, I got it. All right. So anyway, one more. There was two. So this momentum is coming. So they're gonna try to meet up with y'all soon. All right, this is somebody who actually feel like this is a lucky opportunity. So for some of y'all, I was gonna say they might see you as a mark. And you know what I mean? And a mark can just be like somebody who they feels like maybe they could live with, maybe they could shack up with, they can get into a commitment with. You know what I mean? Because like for some of y'all, I was telling y'all this person maybe has like lost a house because of like needing to be humble, or like lost a place, or lost that status, or lost maybe something as a need of like needing to be humble. Like you're doing too much, you're winning, but why are you showing off in such a way? We're not really being generous. Because that's generous is usually a Leo way, but the cards that are showing up comes off as more like egoic, as if I am the one, I've done this all. So it could be even like that. It can come off like that. All right, but anyway, they may be experiencing some lows and they may be hiding that from you, like not showing you how they're struggling or showing you what's not going well. Like this is somebody who tries to go with the in crowd, because we got the sun in reverse, which is somebody who dims to fit in. So they try to be with the in crowd, or try to be maybe with popular people, or try to be like, it's the look. It's the look. All right. That's what's really going on behind it. But anyway, this person's going to be trying to share with you soon, but it has a motive. All right. And the motive could be for luxury, could be like to gain control, because we got Pluto here, which can be about gaining control of power dynamics or relationships. It could be one of those relationships that you've had in your life for a while. And like you guys maybe didn't ever get to like a clear point, but it's one of those things that bring up a lot of intensity. Like no matter when you're around, there's always that feeling of like obsessiveness or a desire to like possess or control. Anyway, here's your advice. Dreams. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision and you will draw success to you. All you have ever wished for, even that which seems a distant dream, is about to manifest. And that was going into one of those stories I was telling you about with your creative project, that there's a potential to make a lot of money and you can have a lot of stability, you know what I mean? Or a lot of like those creature comforts you want should you decide to take the risk. And we got luck is on your side. It's just all about lining up your shots. So it's like you got to pay attention to what is it that you want to do. What is the overall, like the overall view of what you would like to do? What's the big picture? Like, what is it that you want to do out of this whole situation? Not the specifics, but the bigger parts. That's what Sagittarius is about. The big picture, not the little parts like Virgo. Virgo cares more about the little pieces, the intricacies. Those parts make a difference, but in Sagittarius, when it comes to creativity, you just want to know, how does it work? What am I going to do? How am I going to make it be? What is the big picture of where would I like to see this go in the end? So that's part of it. And that can play into relationships too. Like, what is my main goal? What is my main agenda on this relationship? The reason for this relationship? What's the intention? What's the big picture behind it? So this could be what's happening. But anyway, pile 4. Okay, pile 4, behind the scenes, Rose. Thanks for sticking and stand, being patient. So pile 4, what is happening behind the scenes? Oh, shit. Okay. So behind the scenes, we got Jupiter energy. What I wanted to say was dreams come true. All right. Anytime I seen Jupiter, though, I always know this is a big deal. So whatever it is a big deal. All right. So some of you could be getting like new ideas, or this could be like an invention that comes through, or this could just be like a breakthrough, because we got Aquarius energy. So you could be dealing with a Sag, could be dealing with a Pisces, could be dealing with an Aquarius, and there's time for healing. So maybe if it's a relationship, there's going to be some healing. All right. This person maybe has faith and it's becoming something bigger. And because it's Aquarius energy, that's the diplomat. In this deck, it's the diplomat. So there's going to be like maybe a sit down, or somebody's going to be trying to be a lot more civil about the way that they present themselves. There's a bigger overall view. Now this could be going towards a commitment. If it's like somebody from your past, you guys, they're looking to heal the connection. If not, there's going to be time for you guys to heal. This could be like self-care All right, this is like a good lucky opportunity, a feel-good moment, almost like a trine. All right, and this may be where you get some quirky ideas or some unusual ideas, a mental breakthrough, a way of seeing a situation from a more detached view where it doesn't really affect you emotionally, and this helps you heal. So it can go a lot of different ways with that. But that's why I was feeling so far. But whatever it is, I am telling you, it's going to be a big deal. You know what I mean? Some rat with his tail between his legs. It's going to be a big deal. This is an abundant opportunity. You're okay, Rose. I know how it be. I know how it be. It's Friday. We just chilling. All right. Anyway, expansion. So you could be growing. Or you're going to start, maybe I think it's your mental faculties that start growing. All right. So somebody who was holding back is testing your commitment. So somebody is holding back, trying to test your commitment to maybe being committed to the relationship or to competing for their attention. Oh, okay. So, all right. So this was happening behind the scenes. Somebody, all right, so somebody has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on, right? This could be somebody who's just now starting to recognize how they feel about you. You know what I mean? So it's not just that they're like holding on to these feelings, but it's like they're starting to recognize how deep they really feel about you. All right, and that's where this is like coming from, because the Aquarius energy is always a detached energy. Sometimes it could be like, say we had a disagreement, or even if like a breakup, or just like we moved away, or we just don't talk as like we used to, we fade away. It's like those moments in between where we haven't talked. It's that like, it's almost like we start to recognize some things. You know what I mean? Like when you're detached away from the situation and you're not emotionally connected to it, you can see it from a more rational way. So it starts to make a lot more sense, as opposed to like, you know, emotionally needy where the feelings can clog it up. But for others, there's a good opportunity coming in. This could be on a Thursday. This could be a relationship. Like, I mean, but it looks more like a sexual encounter, all right? Because we got Scorpio here and we got the bouquet. And the bouquet always has to do with sex, all right? We got Leo energy here. We got Aquarius, Sag, Aries, all right, and Scorpio. All right, so, well, you're going to have to be humble about the situation and be optimistic. So, and then go deeper. There's going to be a connection here for some of y'all. It's going to be a sexual connection that's like happening. We do got Scorpio energy here, which does mean there is a slight strategy to it, that somebody strategized to do this. All right, so this could be an encounter that somebody's like put together to see if you're committed towards this, to making things happen. They could be holding back from like expressing how deeply they really feel about the connection, but they're going to. Anyway, this is somebody who wants to be a lot more tolerant of your beliefs or your principles, your values. All right, they like your competitiveness, but I think they want you to compete for their attention. Okay. All right, so I guess that's what's happening behind the scenes. Anyway, this could be somebody at a distance, or this is just somebody who's just like distant. But this is somebody who likes a lot of physical touch or a lot of sex. All right, so this is somebody who's trying to go with the flow. And maybe they just released something. So you could have either released them or they just released something, which could be like old beliefs, old behaviors. Could have released a job, could have released a car, could have released anything. All right, they're gonna be coming back in like humble though, because it says be humble here. So there may have been an issue with ego in the relationship, right? Because it's somebody who's like learning how to deal with their feelings and their emotions. I don't know, Destiny, sometimes they be like that. It depends on what you consider having to prove yourself. But I just was doing this reading on Instagram where I was saying that, where you're like, shortly you won't have to like prove yourself to people. I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram, but that might be just like the collective that's going around in general, where we won't feel like we have to like, you know, prove that you're like a good person or a good partner. Like, you know, be open to the opportunity. Hey, Haas, thanks for coming through. All right, so let's see. Like I said, there is a romantic connection, but I'm trying to give it as one story, but it's really looking like multiple stories. All right. So some of you could be releasing something too. All right. Haas. Yeah, get Insta, and then follow me on there, because I'm on there. I drop them just about every day. Today I dropped 2 readings, so I was real hyped. I was like, oh, I'm on my shit today. They respect something. All right, we got Leo energy here. So yeah, so somebody's actually holding back from giving you attention on purpose. That's what you need to know. they feel like it's not going in their favor, or like the relationship isn't necessarily beneficial right now. They can feel like you're immature, or like you don't really do a great job of expressing your emotions. They can feel like you put yourself on a pedestal for some of y'all. Or they could feel like you act like a prude, like you don't talk, you don't really speak. I think it has to do more so with your emotions and the way that you express yourself. Or this is them giving you like a silent treatment. So we could be doing the Leo, Sag, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Sag, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo. I have the same name. Yep, same name on Instagram. All right. Anyway, for some of y'all, this person's gonna be coming in to apologize. They've been thinking about it for a while, but they're trying to like figure out when is the best time to do so. So emotionally, this person may be like trying to ride the wave and like ride it out because maybe you guys aren't talking because maybe there's a distance. So they're trying to ride it out first before they actually like come in. For others of you, there's somebody who's watching you ride the waves. They may see that things are going like against you, not really working in your favor. And they may feel like you're not necessarily the most beneficial right now, but they are watching to see how you handle this, how you handle like uncertainty, or how you handle unexpected changes. How do you adapt to them? All right, they want to see how you persevere. They really want to see your willpower. So like, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say, because I was just talking about how like if you're talking to somebody and they maybe do like a sucky job of expressing, or they like try to give you the silent motion, the silent treatment. This could be like that same type of energy. It's like where somebody is actually trying to see what you do. How do you persevere if I don't reply back? If I don't show up? Do you lose confidence? Do you stop putting in the effort? You know what I mean? Do you stop trying to like, give it your all or give it your best? Do you just let life take you over? You know what I mean? This may be somebody, because it's like it says your commitment is being tested. So this person is holding back to see how committed are you to this situation? Like how confident are you to succeed? How motivated, how driven, how much willpower and fortitude do you have to see this situation through? All right. But when they come back around, they're gonna be coming back in a more meek, emotional, like, trying to be more humble and reserved around you. Like maybe even catering to you in a way, but like it's not that. It's like more playful. So they're gonna be trying to come in more in like a more playful way. But again, because we have Aquarius energy here, this is somebody who's analyzed this from a detached view. So they've thought for a while, how would this work best? You know what I mean? Because at this time, it doesn't look like either I have the leverage, not the leverage, either I don't have control in this situation, like there's too many desirable changes that can happen here, or there's too many undesirable factors that can get in the way and cause disruption in this situation. Even though they're trying to be optimistic, this is somebody who's like trying to also be intellectual about the situation. Because I don't really get too much emotion here. We got nothing is set in stone, which is like a water. We got the Scorpio energy here too, which is a desire to go deeper, but the intentions haven't really been set yet because they're not really quite sure where things would go. Like you kind of come off as like a wild card. Something about you maybe isn't like what they're used to, or like just the way the situation is going. Timing could be off. You know what I mean? It could be a lot of things, like outside circumstances to the situation. Could be like distance. Could be like patient-client privilege. It could be like race. It could be anything. It could be anything. You know what I mean? It could be age. You know what I mean? Like outside circumstances, societal beliefs, anything. All right. But you are going to get an offer from them too. It's communication. They're going to be wanting to renegotiate because we got Six of Swords in reverse, and that's always a card of wanting to go back over what was once said. Whatever we said before, I changed my mind a little bit. I see you a little bit differently. You know what I mean? You were persevering through that situation. I respect your handle. I respect your confidence. I respect your drive. I respect your willpower. So like this could be like somebody, like you could be like a content creator. Maybe things aren't going in your favor. You're not seeing the shift that you really want to see. Somebody else is watching you. Somebody who's like, higher level is watching you. And it's like, oh, you still keep going. Great. I like that. I'm gonna help you out. And it could be like that. Somebody just watching you from the screen and like, I like how you keep going. You keep persevering. You don't quit. You got a lot of spunk. I like that. Sounds like a country person that would say that. I don't know why I was feeling like this country vibe to say it to you too. Like I said, like a Texas vibe or like a down south vibe. You know what I mean? So you may be dealing with this. Maybe somebody who's from like down south in a way, or like in like a area where they have like an accent that's very noticeable. Because we do got Sagittarius. Do we have Sagittarius energy? Yeah, we have Sagittarius energy. So there's maybe like a noticeable accent. All right. That might be what's happening. This person is trying to figure out how to connect with you because they feel like you're very original. Because we got Aquarius energy, so they like your authenticity. All right, this is somebody who they maybe live where it's like snow at, deep snow, because it could be a snowstorm wherever they were at. Anyway, it says delays are holding you back, but maybe it's a time to pause and reflect before you head out and get stuck in the storm. So this might be a time to just kind of like sit and ponder, relax. Oh, get more. Okay, wait. So there's a delay here for a reason for y'all. So like this is just something to show you to keep going. So there's a delay. So the delay is like to keep going, to basically show the universe that you have faith, because your commitment is being tested, and Jupiter is about dreams, big dreams, all right, and your imagination, because it does have Pisces energy in there too as a secondary ruler. But whenever I've seen the sacral chakra that pops up in this with it as well, it's having to do with your emotions, your sensitivity, has to do with your sensuality, your creativity, and your sexuality. So this could be something like that where it's like you guys are working through these, like finding ways to maybe innovate different way practices or different beliefs, like becoming tolerant to each other's emotional needs, sexual needs, intimacy needs, creative passions, stuff like that. Like you're starting to find the way to ride the wave in all of these manners. Like you can be just a beginner or still feel like a novice when it comes to being a creator. You can be, or anything, even if you're not a creator, because the Page of Cups is just somebody who's just they could be an artist, a poet, somebody who's like very intuitive when it comes to like dating and romance. And there's somebody who's like naive, humble. They're humble, and there's somebody who kind of like, I don't know, somebody who like imagines what things could be like. Remember how I was telling y'all a story in the last one of those piles about how like before I even started YouTube or any type of social media, I just imagined. And from the Page energy, you could never really imagine where you would be at a King of Cups or a Queen of Cups or a Knight of Cups. Like this is your first stage. So you don't really even know how far the journey goes. And this is like even in a relationship. It may start off for some of y'all as a casual relationship, and this person maybe holds back from making it any further, but they could also have like imagine it being more. And they're just wondering, well, how long or how persistent would you be to make the situation become that? Because they're starting to see you from a different view because of your will and because of your desire to keep pushing or keep being persuasive to get what it is that you desire. So maybe they like that you reiterate stuff, because it's like I'm saying the same shit again, but in different ways. So maybe they like that you hold true to what it is that you believe, like you hold firm. All right, and that might be what's being admired about you. It's like, oh, well, that's how you feel about things, and you really mean it. And I just tried to shit test you, and you didn't break or fold. Okay, then you're for real about this. And they like the authenticity of who you are. All right, so this is what's happening behind the scenes. That's maybe somebody who's a big deal is admiring you. All right. And there's someone who maybe even feels humbled by you. Yes, this is definitely. It says, trust yourself. You are a classy, sexy, bad bitch. Tap into your intuitive gifts. Others crave your sensuality and desire you. So this is somebody who's a big deal. And for some of y'all, this has to do with sex and romance. All right, but there's also like a desire to get you to compete or to be competitive, possibly for your attention, but I don't really feel like it was really for your attention. I think this is somebody who maybe is trying to get you to maybe be more persistent. So they try to hold back. And because we got the Libra energy, there's a desire to get you to like invest equally. So it could be that, like they can want you to like invest equally. And because we have the High Priestess here with the Page of Cups, they probably never said anything about this or ever expressed their emotions to be this deep before. Because this is somebody who fears getting into connections because they probably have a tendency of trusting their people that they love wholeheartedly without really like trusting how they feel about situations. So like they maybe come off as more player, more superficial, because they never really like, it's like as a kid, your parents may tell you Santa Claus is real. And then you're waiting for Santa Claus to show up at 4 a.m. in the morning and he never comes down that chimney. And then you really later on realize that y'all never had a chimney for him to come down. You know what I mean? This can do a whole lot of like, especially if you get this from like family and close friends, people who you love. Situations like that where it makes you not trust your intuition. And that's what it is. Like they've probably were in relationships where they were trusting people wholeheartedly and never believed that they could be betrayed. And then they were betrayed, or they were let down, or they were just treated in a way where they didn't feel confident enough to express themselves emotionally. So it comes off as more of like a player mode. You know what I mean? Like to try to keep themselves safe. But anyway, you've been raising some feelings up in them. And they're going to be wanting to come back around soon and offer you romance. All right. And that's what you don't see happening behind here, is that this person is actually starting to imagine growing with you or the expansion of this connection of where it could go. And if it's, like I said, a creative venture, this person is imagining where you guys could go, where your creativity could go. They could probably see you as a big deal. This may be somebody who's already a big deal. All right. And this person likes your competitiveness and they want to come together and join together. They may have deeper feelings for you. So it could be also like that last pile where it's like romanticized, but also like a business or partnership. But it may just be because you're like attractive. You know what I mean? Like you're attractive, but I also want to work with you. So it could be also like both ways like that. You know what I mean? Like it goes both, but this is somebody who wants to not try to outshine you or not try to take your spotlight or not try to make you feel less than. All right. Yeah. Anyway, it's an apology or is like a desire to maybe just go deeper. So it could be a deep conversation. This could be like maybe intimacy but like right now it's like it's still up in the air because we got nothing that's set in stone. So this is all about how much you persist with the situation. And you don't have to really do too much. I say persist, but it's just about being persuasive and being confident and being charming. You know what I mean? And it's called what was the quote for the strength? The strength is you get more bees with honey. So like being pleasant to get what you want, persuasive, you know, like finding a way to present things where it comes off sweeter, even if it's harsh. Like it could be a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like they could tell you you're going to pass away in 3 days, but they tell you that so many people are waiting to see you in these next 3 days. We have a mirage or a parade of people who are willing to come to see you for these last final days. That doesn't sound so bad when you're dying. It does, but it like when it's said that way, you know, it takes you a little while to kind of register that you're about to die. But you just told me I'm about to have a parade of people coming to see me, so maybe it's not that bad right now. You know what I mean? So it's coming. This is somebody who sees you as a classy, sexy, bad bitch, all right? And they're gonna be looking out for you soon, all right? But the delays are probably just saving you from going through a difficult period with them while they're like figuring out what to do. You know what I mean? They may be releasing some things like patterns, addictions, you know what I mean? Just, you know, old emotional traumas, hurts, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it's like, is this what you want? Then continue because this person has already pegged you to be a big deal in their life. All right? And they already admire you. So, what do we got? Acceptance. There's nothing about you that you need to fix. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. All right, so we got Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Libra, Sag, Aquarius, Sag. What did I say? Oh, Leo again, Pisces, Aries, Libra. I said Aquarius? Yeah, Libra. This may be a significant relationship too, because I just seen the 7th house on here. So like this partnership could be one of those big partnerships that like, you know, it becomes a joint venture that can lead to maybe marriage, or it can lead to just like something that you don't forget. Like, you know, a merger between Pepsi and Nike. You know what I mean? Just one of those things, like a relationship that comes together and empowers both of you, but it's also a relationship that you don't forget. It's a significant relationship. You may become somebody's significant other, and they're already imagining, dreaming about what you guys could be. All right? So, thank y'all always for rocking and rolling with me. Brown Eyes, I love that you be here too. I love this channel. Somebody was telling me, he's like, yo, you should make another channel. He's like, you know, this one that you have now is dying. And I was like, well, I can't really tell, but I don't know. What was I basing it on? Am I basing it on other people's success or am I basing it on mine? Because the big success is me showing up here every day or showing up here when I show up, because that'd be a struggle for a lot of people. Just getting behind the camera, just doing any of this shit, there's a struggle. And every time I get up and do it, I'll be counting them blessings. I'll be like, yes, that was a win. I showed up. You know what I mean? I showed up for me. All right. But anyway, thank y'all all, man, for rocking and rolling with me. It's a Friday night and y'all was here with me. I hope to see y'all again, possibly tomorrow. You know what I mean? Thanks for being here with me, Ocean Lover. I'm gonna try to shoot it again tomorrow. Probably like during the day though, because I have more time. And I know it's like closer to the holidays. So, if you guys will join me again tomorrow, we'll do it again tomorrow. I got some other topics. I even thought about like doing some of the ones I've already did before and just do them over because I got a whole lot more information and understanding now. So now the topics I was reading back then, because I was like, sometimes I hear some of the readings I did from like 2 years ago, I'm like, ugh, this is peasantry. Get this shit out of here. And then I listen to me now, I'm like, God damn, you nice as fuck, boy. So I'll be trying to like, get there. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go, gotta take my dog out. Cause this morning, let me tell you a story real quick before I go. I like to ramble and I like to tell people shit. This morning, I woke up. So I don't know if, I thought I took the dog out last night. I swore I took him out, right? I didn't take him out, allegedly. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Cause when I woke up in the morning, I go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom first. You know what I mean? He goes out right after that. I take him out right after that. I go in the bathroom. I go use the bathroom. And this motherfucker empties his whole 38-pound bladder on my floor. I was so sick, man. I was so sick. Early morning. And then I took him out there and he dropped the other 38 pounds of water. So it was crazy. That's how I started my morning off. But I got it done. So, it's all good. I just be like, what really be like amazing me is like how I'd be overcoming like obstacles and difficulties and I'd be just doing it like it's no sweat. You know what I mean? From the outside looking in, you'd be like, how the fuck did you pull that off? And from the inside looking out, I'd be like, I have no fucking idea. So, I'm just doing it. I'm out here winging it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how, he killed me with that. He fucked me all off with that, man. So, it is what it is. Still my boy, though. All right, yo, I just wanted to share that story with you because I ain't tell nobody about that. And it had my whole day kind of like messed up in the morning. I'm like, yo, that's not how I want to start my day off. You feel me? Yeah. My delivery is so hard. I totally understand the message. I can't deliver it the way I want to. Hey, don't worry about that. Because I used to do that too. I had issues with that too, brown eyes. Not being able to convey the message. You figure. So this is what I learned about this more so than anything. Is that same way, how would you ever talk to a newborn baby? Newborn babies don't use words. They use sounds. And you recognize those sounds. You recognize cries. You recognize eyes. And all that stuff. You know what I mean? So all it is just building a language that you understand. And then think about this. We always think of like, especially as a tarot reader, we always think that tarot is just tarot. Tarot is also what we're doing right now. It's community. What you want are like-minded people who genuinely love you. So that way it doesn't feel like you're pressured to do anything. You're not trying to build a community of millions of people who don't give a shit about you. That's no good to you. What you do want is a community of people who care whether you show up, or care whether your family is okay, or care whether you ate today. They care whether your emotional and your physical well-being is intact. It doesn't really matter about how many people know you, it's how many people give a shit about you. That is well worth doing when it comes to like creating community. So don't worry about how many people don't understand the message. Stick to the people who are trying to understand you and nurture those people. Those will be the people that will be benefiting you anyway. You understand? So I hope I helped you with that because I went through that too before and there was nobody that was like there to tell me about this shit. And I'm like, wow, this is really I'm not going to say a shitty community, but I'm like, damn. Some people did pop out. Some people did. Let me not say like it's a shitty community, but like, yo, we are working together. Where is their competition at? We work together. We have the same goal in mind, right? Unless you're just here for clout. That's different. If you've never been popular, this is probably a big change for you. So it'd be like that sometimes. But hey, we all have our own lessons. Anyway, y'all could have had me rambling all day, and this is gonna show up on my YouTube. So maybe people might listen to this. Maybe this might inspire some other people, help them out as well. You know what I mean? Anyway, y'all, thank y'all again. Much love, much appreciation. Yeah, I like these chats too. This is all part of part of my tarot. This is my community. I love y'all. I care about y'all for real. That's why I show up. Cause like I'm like, damn, I'd be making a big difference in people's lives. I care. And yo, before I even got here, I never gave a shit about people like this. Not like this. Like I didn't care. Everybody was a means to an end. You have a dollar, you got some money, then that's why you're around. You have a purpose, then that's why you're around. These days, it's a little bit different. I can keep people around for emotional well-being. Like, this person provides an emotional satisfaction as opposed to a financial or a beneficial opportunity. So I started seeing people more from a spiritual, emotional aspect. Tarot was a help. So I hope it does that same for y'all and helps you get there. No, for real, like a true Capricorn. We need a dollar. I need to be paid. My time is important. I could be home doing anything, or I could be anywhere in the world doing this. You know what I mean? So, hell yeah, y'all. Anyway, we ain't gonna keep talking because y'all talk my head off, and I'm a talker. I'm a talker. I love you too, Hive Mind. I'm out, y'all. I gotta go.